Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, gentlemen, for all putting yourselves forward to serve your country. We deeply appreciate that. The National Nuclear Security Administration, NNSA, designs, builds, stores, and disposes of our nation's nuclear weapons. Our stockpile remains safe, secure, effective, and credible thanks to the hard work done every single day by NNSA and our national security laboratories. Mr. Williams, I appreciate our earlier conversations and agree that NNSA faces immense challenges. After the end of the Cold War, NNSA infrastructure recapitalization efforts were abandoned. And now we must modernize most of the enterprise without interrupting the production of new nuclear weapons. Many of these facilities are truly one of a kind and must be custom designed and built to safely process plutonium, uranium, tritium, lithium, and high explosives. Fortunately, we are not starting from a blank state. The NNSA has produced an enterprise blueprint that shows all the facilities that need to be built over the next 25 years and then sequences them in priority, linking them to a new warhead production effort. We also have an opportunity as we build new infrastructure to replace old facilities, some of which date back to the Manhattan Project, to incorporate modern manufacturing processes. We can produce nuclear weapons faster, more efficiently, and reduce risk in that process. Mr. Williams, if confirmed, how would you approach the challenges of recapitalizing NNSA's infrastructure?
Well, Senator Fischer, thank you for that question, and that is the key question. I think as I have studied the problem and read the stockpile reports and read the blueprint enterprise that you mentioned, as well as the GAO reports, CRS reports, I think the scope and scale is as you describe. We have to deliver the program of record, the lifetime extensions of our existing stockpile, as well as rebuild the infrastructure to modernize. A lot of that comes, I think, through reassessing our relationship with risk, reevaluating the risk that we take. I think we have to make sure we have the workforce, that we retain the workforce that we have. As I mentioned, it's not just weapons scientists, it's machinists, it's technicians, it's every level of the organization that is needed to keep the very special qualities and skills that we have acquired that we can't afford to lose. And then I think it will require leadership, focused on the mission. I think one of the things that drives all of us, it certainly drove the Manhattan Project, is understanding the current threat. I think that it's very sobering and awakening for all of us to suddenly be talking about strategic deterrence, talking about threats that we thought perhaps as a nation had gone away 30 years ago. And of course, the men and women of the NNSA never believed that, nor the combat commanders of STRATCOM. So I think there's a focus of the mission and leadership. I think there's innovation, and I think it's focused on the workforce, as well as keeping Congress informed that you'll continue to support this mission.
I hope, if confirmed, that you will look at that leadership, look at the workforce, be able to look at some of the complex construction projects that are out there and figure out how to improve the management of those as well. Mr. Williams, there are 7 life extension programs and major altercations currently underway. These nuclear weapons must be delivered on schedule, and several are synced to new delivery systems that are currently under development by the Department of Defense. So maintaining that close connection between NNSA and the Department of Defense on these programs, that is key to the success for all the programs that are involved here. If confirmed, how will you ensure that NNSA fully understands the Department of Defense's requirements for these?
Senator Fischer, thank you for that question. Of course, I'll be participating in the Nuclear Weapons Council I would like to come out to Stratcom, meet with the leaders, General Cotton and the leaders of Stratcom. They are the most important customer of NNSA. If confirmed, I would very much like to hear their input and have a very transparent conversation with them. There are a great number of details and classified information that I've not been privy to that I look forward to immersing myself in to make sure I understand all the details of delivering what frankly, what our strategic forces require to deter our enemies. So very committed to work with you and with this committee to make sure I'm following through on all of those should I be confirmed.
And your role in that Nuclear Weapons Council is important in that process if you are confirmed. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Senator.